Hey guys, back at it. We're out here, out in some junipers, doing some shed hunting for both elk and deer. I've never been to this spot, but hoping we can look into something out here. Last weekend I took a drive up here for a day and found an elk shed off the road, so hoping we can get lucky like that again. We have, I think there's 5 of us going out today, so really split up. Jared and I are together, and then Jared's brother and his dad are together, and then my cousin is off by himself. So hopefully we can look into something and check back in with you later. Hey guys, checking in. It's been about 15-20 minutes since I last checked in with you guys. Currently just checking out these weird dens. Probably shouldn't be, but trying to scale up this thing. May not look too crazy on the GoPro, but it's definitely not fun. But we're not seeing a lot of sign down lower, so we're just climbing elevation trying to find the sign. Once we find the sign, we could do some gritting, but till then, going up. That's about it. Once I get to the top, I'll check in with you guys. So hoping, fingers crossed, that I can turn something up by then. But if not, then just do some glassing and see what we could do. Just walking up this bottom here and haven't found anything yet. It's been about an hour since I last said anything, but just glassed up my first shed. Elk shed, looks hard white, maybe 2 years old. I'll have to take a look at it, but it is a sweet one. Woo-wee. Oh, it's a couple years old. It's bladed out up there. Let's see if I can get that out. Oh my gosh, it's older than 2 years, but it's in great shape. That thing is heavy. Let's go, guys. I don't think you know how excited I am for that. I am very, very, very stoked. It's not the biggest one, but it's bladed out. It's nice, it's heavy, a little pink, but I'll take it. So I'm gonna start looking for more sheds. So I'll keep you guys updated, and peace. Just working up this draw here after finding this elk shed here, but got a little excited over that one. It's been a while since I found any sort of quality antler, so got a little hyped over that one. But no, just gonna keep hiking up into my original spot. I found that shed at about 3.3 miles in, so not too shabby. But yeah, hoping we can run into some more. That would be awesome, really awesome. But this stuff isn't very fun to hike in at all. It's very rocky. But yeah, catch you guys whenever I find another shed, hopefully. So for anyone who's wondering, this is kind of what everything looks like out here. Just rocky cliff faces. I mean, everywhere. So it's a lot of contour. Makes it a little difficult to find sheds. You really have to just get lucky, stumble upon them. There's not a lot of glassing opportunities, but I'm hoping to get past this canyon. On Onyx, it doesn't look like anything crazy, but when you get here, there's absolutely no way to get across it. So I just went on this big trip all the way around, and just crossing over to the other side now. So I'm hoping with it being like this, though, it keeps people out of here. I haven't seen any boot tracks, anything like that, which is awesome. Sorry for any wind. It is a little windy out here, but I'm just trying to get up to my zone that I'm trying to get to and go from there. I haven't seen a ton of elk sign, which is really good. Nothing super fresh, but gotta stumble across them sooner or later, so I'm sure that'll happen soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we can pick up a few more. Hey guys, it's been about 20 minutes or so. I've been trying to do frequent check-ins here. It's been pretty slow. I got cliffed out, so I had to turn, but my luck's just changed. I was walking up here and got myself a decent hard white. It's shaded, so it's in great condition. Little guy, but I will take that all day long. So I'm gonna probably really search this area just because it looks really good. So I'm gonna search this area and see what else I can pick up. So it's really cool out here. It's very rocky, which I'm used to rocks, just small rocks. Nothing that's too crazy, but out here it's so cliffy. It doesn't seem like elk would hang out here, but they're out here, which is awesome. So I'm gonna throw this guy on the pack and start hiking again, see what I can find. So far I'm at about like 5 miles, which isn't too bad. I planned on putting anywhere from 12 to 15 today, so that's my goal. My goal is to find one nice elk antler, which I already have. So now everything from here is just the plus. So yeah, having a good time though. Hopefully everyone else is picking some up. I left Jared's radio at my house on accident, and because I don't have my own radio, and so I actually don't have any way to communicate with anyone. So I'm just out here by myself today. But yeah, just a comparison. That's the guy I found, and that's the new guy. Let's go. Hoping, my goal was 1 for the entire weekend, but now that it's going like this, I'm hoping I can pick up a couple more. It'd be pretty fun. So check back in. Peace. Alright guys, finally found a way to cross this canyon, and it's a steep river. Nasty country. It's mountain lion country is what it is. It's kind of concerning, but I'm hoping I can find some sheds over here. So would be awesome. I don't care about the pack out. I just want to find some sheds. So yeah, I'm gonna get down here and see if I can come up with a game plan. So I was walking, just got to the top, bumped about 4 elk, about a half mile back, and dropped my pack to eat some snacks. And right when I sat down, I looked up and I'm pretty sure I glassed up an elk shed. It's white. I don't know what kind of shape it's in. It's a long ways away from my pack, so I'm kind of regretting not grabbing my pack first, because now I'm gonna have to backtrack like a half mile. But is what it is. That's what we're here for. Couldn't be more pumped about it. It very well could be a stick. Let me just put that out there now. But as of right now, it looks like shit. I got on a different angle, re-verified, and it still looks like a shed. So I go all the way to the top. So I'll see you guys at the top. Peace. Well, paid off once again. It is definitely a shed. I'm walking up on it now. Looks nice. Looks decent. Nothing. Doesn't look like anything huge. But I don't know yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything crazy. It looks like it's busted off right at the. Yeah, it is. Still a decent bull. I think it's pretty cool. That's a piece of it. I don't know what piece of it exactly. Maybe that. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that. No, that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. This is definitely from this is an antler for sure. I just don't know what piece of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you guys staying here, but this guy looks awfully a lot like the one I picked up earlier. Super bladed out. Overall, pretty happy with the day. I'm at 3 now, and I have a long ways to go to get to my pack. But Sorry about the wind. There is quite a bit of wind through your guys' cellular devices, but it's getting a little windy up here. But I want to keep glassing, see if I can turn up anything else, because that would be pretty awesome. So, yeah, hopefully everyone else is getting into sheds though, because that would be awesome. That'd be really awesome. But I'm gonna do some glassing and I will check back in. Peace. Hey guys, so just got back to my pack and I was looking at them because they look really similar, and I was like, man, these could be a set, but I just didn't really see it because they're so far away. They're like 4 miles away, and they're not. They look very identical. Oh jeez, it's stuck on my shoe. This guy just got, yeah, it's a lot different, and it's the same size, so can already rule that one out. But I think my plan is now, so this entire rock face is like impossible to get up because it's so steep. It's straight up and down. My plan is go here over this little ridge, side hill, all the way up to the top, and then drop into that patch of trees right up there, and like right up in that area, and walk the trees down back to the truck. I'm probably going to end up with right around 15 miles for the day, but it's so worth it. I love finding elk sheds, so yeah. I'm going to get after it because it started at 1 o'clock though. I don't have a lot of time. And I'll check back in if I find anything else. So when hiking these cliff bottoms here, it's really important to look at your Onyx to make sure you can find a way out. Onyx is saving my booty right now, but I wanted to show this. Some very, very, very fresh sign. It's about as fresh as it comes. So, hoping I can maybe look into some browns. That would be awesome. I love finding sheds, but it's nothing like finding some browns. But yeah, overall, had a great time so far. Man, I am close to elk. I can smell them. Overall though, had a great time so far. This hiking is starting to catch up to me. Starting to get a little tired, but that's what it's all about. Just gonna keep stacking the miles on. Last time I checked, I was at like 7 miles, and I haven't even started heading back yet. So I still have about a mile or so to go to the top, and then I'll be dropping down from the top. So that's the game plan. Hopefully I can look into some browns on the way. That'd be sweet. But if not, we'll take what I can get. So check back in later. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little slumped. Just taking another break, taking an actual break this time. Last time I sat down for about 30 seconds and then found that shed, so I took off. Finally taking a break. I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes just eating some food and rehydrating because I haven't drinking really any water. But I'm gonna start with some sour brights. I don't know what that is, but sour gummy worms. But can't beat this view. Sheds, eat some snacks out in the junipers. I don't get to come out here often just because typically it's like a minimum 2.5 to 4 hour drive. Like this was a 4 hour drive to get here, so we don't get to come out here often just because of where we live, but it's really cool to be in the junipers. For never being out here, finding what I have found so far, the quality of what I have found, it's been amazing. You know, a couple chalky ones, but still amazing mass. One hard white, which can't get any better than that. So yeah, having a blast out here. hopefully everyone else is getting on them, and I'm gonna start eating, and I'll check back in later. Peace. We're like 3.5 miles from the truck. Biking down now because it's in fact like 12 miles today, so figured I'd call it a day. Ran into Dominic. We're just over here eating some snacks. So talking about the wolf he saw. He ran into a wolf, got within what'd you say, 50 yards? 30 yards of a wolf. Just didn't have time to shoot it, sadly. But yeah, cool experience. But hopefully we can luck into something on the way down. But I'll check in when we get back. Alright guys. We're on like mile 13 right now. Hasn't been too bad. Found a few sheds, but my luck's kind of dried out. So only got a couple more miles to the truck. It's getting decently late, so I'm gonna just start cruising down there, and if I find anything I'll let you guys know, but if not, I'll meet you guys back at the truck. Alright guys, well, just got back to camp, cooking up some food currently. This is Jared's finds. It's a nice one. It's funny because he found basically all of them really close to where I found the broken off one, and I guess he glassed it up, and then I actually just snuck in there and grabbed it before he even got to it, I guess. So we were pretty close to each other and didn't even realize it, but yeah, overall a pretty good hike. We're still waiting on 2 other guys to come in, and we know they have sheds, so we get an overall count whenever they get here.